What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
This is not
Not
another
another
damn
damn
pod.
podcast.
Presented by
Our damn
Pod
self.
themselves, episode 377. Yeah.
Oh,
Episode 377, kid. Yeah.
okay. Like,
Yeah. And now that we're past Labor Day, we're officially in a new season. And I'm not talking about fall either. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can see what my shirt I'm wearing. Officially in the football season. That's the season I'm talking about. Yeah, sure, it's fall too, but yeah.
By the time you guys hear,
Oh yeah, the Monday night game. Yeah, we passed. Right now, we right in the middle of the. I got the Bears Titans on there. I got it on in the back. Getting ready. So yeah, just
Get tuned in.
yeah. So that's what we are. We are officially in football season. Week one of the NFL kicked off this past Thursday with the Chiefs and Ravens. Yeah, so it kicked off. Yeah.
As we say, the Wives Widows Club now. Because we're losing our husbands to football at this point.
Bears fans are anticipating, are anticipating the debut of Mr. Caleb Williams. I'm curious to see how the young man does. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because definitely got big got big expectations from this dude. It's like, yeah.
And the kids already know because Marcus gave the warning for Thursday. He was like, football starts today. On Thursday, he was like, football starts today. I'm going back to the basement. Okay. And I was like, what's it now, kid? Football. I said, what does that mean? Daddy's going to be in the basement. The kids know daddy's in the basement on Sunday, Mondays, Thursdays, depending on what game it's on for Saturday for college, depending, maybe. But yeah, they're like, daddy is going to be in his area watching football.
All season. Ain't nothing like it, man.
Mm-hmm. So I like football, but like I said, you know me, talk to me in a month, then that's my season. Basketball is my season. I'm a basketball girl. So I will watch football though. I will watch the games, but I'm not like, like
Basketball is usually around the All-Star break is when I really start caring. Like before that, I'm like, those early games, like who gives a shit? It's like, around that time we really started. Yes, okay, now I care. It's like, yeah.
I'll be locked in from the beginning.
Yeah, the early games, I really don't give
I'm
a
a
shit.
basketball girl. Because I want to see, especially when they make like the changes, okay, what's this new roster going to look like? How are they going to,
Oh yeah, the opening night is interesting. Yeah, but
yeah, because you want to see
some of them, sometimes that 82 game season can drag a little bit. It's like no, and they're not gonna reduce games because that's revenue. Like that,
that's money, yeah, that's
owners
money.
ain't giving up no games. It's like, yeah.
Right.
But like if the see like the was a lockout season, was it we had two lockouts here. The 50 game lockout season, like
And
that's
then was it 62 for like the other one?
62 was in that, yeah. I think that 50 game slapped like that's like a good length. It's like everything flew by. Yeah. It's
I
like,
think 62 was good.
yeah.
That was pretty good because you took 20 games off, so it made it, where you had to prioritize, okay,
Yeah.
like how you gonna get your play out or whatever.
And then baseball, forget about it. They play
Oh God, I don't watch
damn
baseball.
near 200 games.
I'm not doing baseball.
Yeah,
Only way I do baseball is like if it's like a game live, like I have to actually go to like watch it live because it's not as bad watching it live. But watching on TV sucks. I can't watch
and
baseball.
just Chicago baseball is just not good right now.
It sucks.
Cubs are mid, and then the White Sox, forget about it. They might be the worst team in baseball this year. They literally unwatchable. The White Sox. It's like,
that's why no one's at their games because like their seats be looking.
What's their record? It's like I'm pulling.
Their seats be looking empty. But if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see Oz has on his Bears apparel.
Oh yeah, I had to wear it. So I gotta do it for at least for opening, at least for week one. Yeah,
I gotta see if Marcus bought his jersey because usually that's
he gets a jersey and now they got Caleb Williams. Does he have the Caleb Williams jersey?
I don't know if he got the Caleb Williams. I'm not sure if he did. But if I do see him if I do just see him come out the room and he has his Caleb Williams jersey on now, no. because last year he bought two Justin Fields jerseys, or year before, whatever. He
And
bought the two.
now he got traded.
Yeah, he bought two Justin Fields jerseys because he bought the white one and then the orange one. So isn't it like, I think it's like a thing where like, can't you put the jersey that you can get, like you can trade the jerseys and get them like with the new team or whatever? Because
They should have them
I
programmed.
think they do have stuff that I thought I saw a commercial about that where you can trade your jerseys to like somewhere and update them, because it's like you spend a lot of money on jerseys like buying these, and then your player gets traded.
The reason why I got a t-shirt on. This ain't changed. This ain't
The
changed.
Chicago Bears. No player name, just Bears.
It's the reason why I'm wearing what I'm wearing. But Cubs are 72 and 70. Like I said, mid and shit. Yeah. Fucking White Sox 32 and 111. Like I said, they might be the worst team in baseball. Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that.
That's why there's nobody at their games. Like you lost 111 games. It's like, what is that? Come on.
I think my non-playing ass, I could win probably more than 30 games of my non-playing self.
Cats done lost over 100 games and shit.
Yikes.
Yeah, I think they're the worst team in baseball this year. But so they could give tickets away to fucking Sox Park. They outside like 2 for 1. It's like people's like, no, I'm good. It's like,
and then wasn't it Brazil? Didn't they play in Brazil on Friday, I think?
Yeah. The Packers Eagles, they played in Brazil, yeah. So
yeah.
NFL is going worldwide, baby.
International, because like I know, did the Bears play in London some years ago? I want to say
they have played in London before, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I said, now you know damn well people. I might try to go. Now you know damn well you ain't going to that game. You know damn well.
Bad enough you tried to go to the Bears Raiders game. Y'all, some of y'all was pushing it to make that game. It's like,
here's the thing: where you watch football at, you can dress up. Football is everywhere. You can dress up your man cave, or if you don't have a cave, just put up stuff in your if you're in your room. Some people don't have a cave, but decorate your bedroom and make it your own space. And Bears travel. Bears fans, they go. Just because you moved to a different city, you're still a Bears fan. Because my friend's father, he's in Denver. And then we went over to his house. He still had his Bears cave area. And I'm like, oh, I said, you ain't. He said, I'll never have no Broncos in here. I said, okay. I said, oh, you got it. I was like, you got it. Yeah, all his Bears stuff still.
I lived in Indiana for like 5 years. I wasn't a Colts fan and shit during that.
I just knew. I was like, you still got it? He was like, yep, never. You'll never see me wear Broncos stuff ever. I said, okay.
You see Oz rocking no Peyton Manning jerseys during that.
Although you could have, but and they won the Super Bowl during that time. So
I was in Indiana, yeah. So
yeah, when they won the Super Bowl,
still rocking the blue and orange.
He was like, nope. Yeah. One thing about us, we Bears fans, we stand 10 toes down every time.
Sports town, yeah, Chicago.
Every time.
Or especially Bears fans. It's like, like I was little when the Bears won the 80. Well, we on history lesson. I was little when they won this 85 Super Bowl, like back Super Bowl 20, the 86. I was little back then. But the city was, I remember how electric the city was. I can't imagine how it would be now if the Bears would have won a Super Bowl now. It's like, that shit would be crazy. Because, like, I was little then, and I remember how crazy it was. Like, yeah, when the Bears won.
If they win any time in the next few years, I know Marcus would go crazy, and he would have the kids out. Because, like, our kids are big enough now. So he'd be like, yeah, let's go to celebrate. He'll take them out to celebrate. He would. I know he tried to take Ariana out during the. I'm so glad that didn't work out, because she was like 1 when he wanted to take the Cubs out when they won.
I'm World Series. Yeah.
I was like, no, you're not taking. He's like, well, I said, she's 1. You're not going to take her out. She's 1. Like, no, I don't want my baby out of that crowd.
And there's like 4 million people outside. So
yeah. But he overslept, and then when he woke up, he's like, no, we just watch it on TV. I said, thank you. Because he was trying to go and like, stake out his spot, but I'm glad I worked out that he did oversleep, and then
that's probably about like, it'll probably be like that, but even crazier if the Bears win, because Cubs are probably number 2 It's like as far as like popularity with Chicago teams, like
Mhm.
I say Bears are number one.
Bears are one, definitely.
Cubs are
Mhm.
probably two. So like it'd be like that, but like crazier, I think, if the
Mhm.
Bears were ever to win a Super Bowl. So we got a little taste of that. See like how the city would be like if the Bears win. Like, we got a little bit of taste of that.
Still got to figure out the stadium.
Ah, yeah, that
What are we doing?
I
Are
don't
we,
even know
were
what the
we,
latest. I don't know what the latest is on that. It seems like I haven't heard shit about Arlington Heights in a while, so I
yeah, I
think
have.
that might be dead in the water.
They don't want them out there. They
Yeah, it's
don't.
but like yeah, like the
The residents don't want it. They don't
Bears
want it.
fans don't want him, and the Arlington Heights folks don't want him.
Residents
So
don't
like
want it.
on both sides, you got pushback because
Because
Bears fans
I
is like
work
yeah,
out.
like Bears fans like I ain't going to Arlington Heights, and Arlington Heights people like we don't want y'all out here. Yeah.
I go out that way sometimes for work, and like, yeah, it
I
is
was
a
out
hike
there.
to get to
I
all.
was out there a couple years ago, and
It's a hike.
I drove right by the Arlington Park. I was like, oh, that's
Yep.
the Bears Stadium.
Hmm.
It's like
It's
before
a
they demolished,
hike.
right before they demolished it. I was like, oh, there it is, right there. Drove
It's a
right
hike
by it.
out
Yeah.
there. It is. Hmm. But they don't want it. And the rendering that I did see of how they want to do Soldier Field over, like how they want to do that,
I'm gonna pull it
the
up.
artist rendering looked good to me.
Real good. Yeah.
And then you're still right there. Like the best thing about the Soldier Field, it's right there on the lake.
Yeah. That's the
It's
beauty
the
of
lake is right
yeah, it's
there.
right
So
downtown. Yeah. It's right there. It's like to me like it's the perfect location. It's like yeah.
mhm.
It's the perfect
And you
location
got
to
the underpass. You can go to underpass to get back over to South Loop. And then once you get South Loop, it's about walkability over there in South Loop. It's a lot. So yeah, it's a lot over there to do. But it depends on, like I said, one thing I'm not with is like, why should us as taxpayers have to contribute for it? Like, that's my thing. I'm like,
I definitely agree with that.
as
It's
a
like
taxpayer, I'm like,
I don't think tax money. And that's the thing, like these are billionaires with a B.
these
Is
are
like
billionaires with the
they can
B.
afford these stadiums. They just want like I want because they have leverage. That's why. Because they can threaten. It's like, okay, yeah, give me a new
We'll move the
building
city.
or I'm moving the team.
We'll move the team.
Especially in Chicago, like you cause riots if you're like, yeah, the Bears, the McCaskies were to take the Bears and move them like across like well, LA got two teams now, but that would like because that would have been an option before like the Rams and the Chargers moved there. But like, moving to LA is like it'd be actual riots in the street over that shit. It's like so like the sports fans don't like so they know they got leverage. It's like yeah, when really like they should just say, hey, yeah, go. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Take that team and shove it up your ass. It's like I got more important things to take care of with the tax dollars than to pay for a football stadium. It's like that's what they said. That's what they should say as the politicians. It's
Because
like,
at the end of the day, it is like, yes, is it nice to have a football team? Yeah, but it's a luxury.
yeah,
Sports teams are a luxury. Like in Chicago, I always say we're spoiled because, like we always say, in our lifetime, we've seen all of our teams win in our lifetime.
yeah,
Granted,
literally.
I was very small when the Bears won, granted, but still it was in my lifetime. I was younger than my kids when they won. So it
I've
was a
seen
long time ago.
one championship from the Bears, White Sox, and Cubs each.
Mhm.
And Sky
And Sky,
even saw a fucking an WNBA
WNBA.
championship. So that's one each from them. I want to say the Fire one in the 90s too. So like for my soccer fans, like
Mhm.
American soccer is trash. Like most soccer fans I know like overseas soccer because like, American soccer is trash. Like because I do know some soccer fans, they be like, yeah, like we don't watch that. We watch real soccer, football. We watch the real soccer
Because I
overseas.
didn't know what was going on. I was driving past Soldier. I said, "What is going on?" Oh, the fire play. I said, "Oh," because I
I,
had no idea. I was like, "Oh, the fire
nobody
play."
likes American soccer.
I was like, I didn't know
I
what
think
was
they
going
won in the 90s at some point.
on. Why is the traffic over here?
Now we got three. The Blackhawks got three in the
Yeah, they
2000s.
won
Yeah,
quite a bit,
and then the Bulls in the 90s, of course, got six. It's like so. Yeah. So we've seen some championships.
and even a dynasty with the Bulls. Even a dynasty was more bored. So
And the
we've seen
Blackhawks had a mini dynasty. You
they
could
had many
they
dynasty. They
never
did.
won back to back. That's all they did. They
They
did
did
win.
like the Spurs pretty
Yeah,
much.
they
They
did
won.
like one like every other year, but they
Yeah.
did win three though. Yeah, yeah. So they did like
That
a.
was like a mini dynasty, but
Mhm.
we had some
But,
good stuff happen.
yeah.
So that's why we're
Yeah.
spoiled at this point.
Here's the renderings. Yeah, from the Bears site. So like, yeah, this is the real thing right here. It does look good. At March Madness, it'll be good. Like, yeah, this is
That's a
like,
lot
yeah,
of damn people right there.
yeah. It's where the old Soldier Field will be, where this park is at. Is where the old, like, they would turn that into like a park area.
And still have the
It does look
columns.
beautiful, man. Yeah, it does look beautiful. The
Hmm.
rendering, yeah. But that's what they I don't know what the latest is on that project.
Yeah, we
Because
gotta find out what Mayor Brandon Johnson says.
didn't see what he's on. It's like, yeah.
Because Lori didn't want them to leave. Lori was like, "No, we don't."
He was
Because Lori,
fighting the one because that happened because the Arlington Heights things happened while she was mayor. Like they bought the
did
land
she
there.
have season tickets? I want to say Lori may have been a season ticket holder.
She might be a serious a diehard.
Lori was. I think Lori was a diehard Bears fan. I think she was. I think Lori was because like she was like, "No, I don't want the Bears to go," and she was like, "Nope." So
And Chicago has the luxury of being like one of the only cities where all of the major sports teams play in
thank you.
Chicago. They pull up the map, it's like Chicago, not Chicago. All the teams are in the
In
Chicago part. They're
Chicago,
not in
not
the not, not in
Chicagoland,
the not Chicago area. It's like they
not
not in.
Chicagoland.
Yeah.
Hanover Park is not Chicago.
A
Arlington
couple
Heights
of
is not
teams used to
Chicago.
play. Couple of teams used to play at Allstate, which is technically Rosemont, so that'll be on the
That's
outside.
Rosemont.
Even those teams have moved, like the Sky used to play there, they moved to Wintrust now.
Mm-hmm.
And the Paul Blue Demons, they used to play there too. They got their own stadium
They
on
got their
campus.
own.
So like, yeah. So even the teams that were out there, like I think the Wolves still play there, but like nobody watches them. It's like
They do because I remember my kids went on a
I think
field
the
trip.
Wolves are the last team at the
They do because my
All-State.
kids did a field trip there, and then we had to sign the permission slip. They're like, "Yeah, going to the All-State Arena to watch the Wolves play or whatever."
Yeah, Chicago.
Oh, they went on a field
I've
trip.
seen them play in Rockford because like that's they got a little rivalry. It's kind of like Bears Packers, but for the is that the IHL? I think yeah, that's it's not the end. It's like I think that they like like they compare like what the G League is to the
The
end.
G League is okay.
I think that's the IHL is what the Wolves play in. Like yeah, it's like
Okay.
that's like the developmental and like the Wolves and the Rockford Ice Hogs got a little rivalry going because I've been to the games out there. Ice Hogs. Well, I've been like several of those games because like we Power 106 station I'm affiliated with in Rockford. We affiliated with the Ice Hogs out there, and so we've been to like several of the Hogs Wolves games.
Should I go to a game with you then? Because I've never been to a hockey game. I might go with you.
Hockey game is a lot of energy. Yes, definitely. Is yeah, the hockey fans are nuts.
Steve said he thinks I would like. Steve said he thinks I would like hockey. He said you would
Once
probably
you
like
follow,
it.
yeah, especially
That's
like
what
yeah,
Steve told me. That you probably like it. I've just never followed it
I was
before,
into it,
but
yeah, because I had never been till we started doing partnering with the Ice Hogs out in Rockford, and then
I just want to see the fights.
it's a couple fights that break out. Yeah.
And the fact that they just put them over, like go in your corner, then you
Oh
can
yeah,
go back.
sit in the penalty box, you sit out a play or two, and then it lets you back in the game.
Think about what you've done, young man. It's like that. Think about your mistakes,
Yeah,
and then you get to go back and play.
yeah, that's how.
That's crazy to me, but
But yeah, like they're the only the Wolves are the only team that don't play within this because like Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Sox, Cubs, Sky, and Fire all play there
everybody
within
plays in Chicago.
in the city limits, and even all the college teams like
The Giants don't even play in New York. They play in Jersey, right?
oh
But
yeah, the Giants and the Jets but yeah.
they're in Jersey on Wednesday.
Yeah, the fucking Cowboys are in Arlington or something. It's like, yeah, it's like like most of the teams don't play in the city limits. It's like
I think do the Mavericks play in Dallas or are they in Fort Worth?
I'm not sure where the
I look and see.
I gotta look up there where they're
So
building.
I know I saw that when I went out to Dallas and then I saw their state. Like I can't remember where we were driving at, if we were in the city or whatnot, but I know because Dallas and Fort Worth are right there, right next to each
Twin
other.
Cities, yeah. People don't
Yeah.
realize that. Everybody just knows Dallas, but it's really Dallas Fort Worth there.
Yeah.
That's what the
That's what the
locals call
airport
it.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The locals
Mhm.
call it that Dallas Fort Worth. It's like
Mhm.
Minneapolis, St. Paul, or like Champaign,
Mhm.
Urbana. It's like, yeah,
Mhm.
it's like where it's like people want to just say Dallas, but it's really Dallas Fort Worth. It's like
That
they're
was Fort Worth. Yeah.
Twin Cities, like yeah.
I saw that when I went out there to visit. Yeah. I was like, oh,
Bloomington Normal is like we got quite a few of them Twin Cities in Illinois like that.
Mhm.
You got Bloomington Normal and you got Champaign Urbana. And then you got the Quad Cities out on Western Illinois
Quad Cities. Yeah.
with the Rock Island and Davenport and like all of the
Yeah. When you go to
Moline
Iowa.
and the other one I forget. It's like it's Moline, Davenport, Rock Island. I forget the other one.
I can't remember the other one.
Like the Quad Cities out there in Western
Mhm.
Illinois. Like so they took the Twin Cities and like doubled up basically. Said we're gonna Quad City out here and
We gonna
shit.
go into Iowa even.
Yeah, we pulled Davenport. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's some people like it's people that live in Davenport that are Bears fans because like the Bears are the closest team to them. So, like, oh, that makes sense. It's like yeah, because like everybody, even cities that don't have, that's the thing about football. Cities that don't have a team, they still have fans. It's like that's
Yeah,
why
they
the
say
Cowboys got so many fans because the Cowboys were like America's
America's
team.
team.
They were always on TV. It's like pre-cable. Like yes, like on Sunday nationwide they're gonna show that Cowboys game everywhere. So
Well, they got the best
people that grew up in
cheerleaders.
cities without football teams are Cowboys fans. If you notice that, yeah, it's a lot of Cowboys and Steelers. Those are the two national teams. The Cowboys fans and Steelers fans, like a lot of because they always got national coverage back in the day. Yeah.
Mhm.
But we grew up with Chicago, so Bears. So I remember watching with Dad like on Sunday. Yeah, that's Dad got me into football. Like, hey,
The Chicago Packers fans would be go like this. I'm always
it is
confused when I
some.
meet
Yeah,
a Chicago
it's
Packers
more than you
fan.
realize too. Yeah, it's like
I'm always confused because I have a couple of Chicago Packers fans, and I'm
I got
like,
more than a couple. Yeah, it's like okay. Yeah.
when I look at their timeline, go Packers, and I'm like, what the, like,
Right now,
go
yeah,
Packers.
they rocking the green and yellow now instead of the blue and blue and orange. Yeah, they rocking that. Yeah.
What Khalil tells me, he said, those are the stinky guys. He said that they stink. Marcus is like, trade him up right. Trade him up right. We hate the Packers. Trade him up right.
Shout out to the homie Mike Love. Yeah.
So
Who's
Khalil is
from
going
Milwaukee, so of course he's gonna be a
of
Packers fan.
course. But Khalil is going to talk about you if you're a Packers fan. So my baby already, we're teaching him. Oh Lord. But we're ready for our football season.
Yeah.
It's way too early for predictions. God, those people like all the way to the Super Bowl. Those people try to make Super Bowl. I was like, no, don't do that yet. Let's see how the first couple of weeks
the homer, you'd be like, oh yeah, we going to the bowl, baby. Let's see how the young homie does first. I want to put that much pressure on Mr. Caleb Boy. But yeah, I did like they were on the when I did first take, him and DJ Moore stopped by the show. So that was cool. See some real life Bears there in person. I was like, okay, yeah. That got me hyped for football season. I was like, okay, yeah. And they stopped by the show, yeah. But let's see how they do. Like before you put all that pressure to yeah, we going to the bowl. It's like, he's just a rookie. He hasn't taken a snap yet. Let's see how he looks first. It's like he did look good in the exhibition, the preseason though. Like he did look pretty good, but that's preseason though.
Yeah, preseason and regular season are two different things.
Yeah, there's levels to this. There's preseason, there's regular season, and there's playoff ball.
Playoffs, yeah.
Levels to this. It's like
when you lock in playoffs is a whole different. It's a whole different animal when you lock into the playoffs.
Yeah,
because it's one and done. Yep. You have one bad game, you out. One and done.
Ain't no do-overs and shit. Yeah, so.
You got a kicker, you try to kick that field goal to take the lead to win the game. They block your field goal. Now you out. It happens. We've seen games lost in a field goal. We've seen that.
Won and lost on the field goal.
Won and lost.
That's why people laugh at say kickers aren't real players, but like kickers, how many Super Bowls that kickers have won and shit or lost and shit. Hey, that's a very important position.
It's always when they try to ice the play when they call the timeout right when you kick and you make it. They call the timeout. They try to ice you out. I'm like, ah.
The worst is when they call a timeout like after but yeah, you snapped it before like you heard the whistle.
Yeah.
So the guy kicks it and sees the ball go through. It's like, hey, now just do that again. It's like, hey, but trying to make that kick twice is like, come on. It's like, yeah, because they called the
I've seen
time
so many.
right when you snapped it. They called it.
I've seen Marcus heartbreak from a missed field goal when they like went upright and hit the hit
Double doinks and shit.
the double doink that one.
Um,
I forget what game it was, but that double doink that still hurts his heart. Cause he's like, oh no, he's like, I can't even that double doink that hurt his heart when he
I
saw
can't
that.
remember that kicker's name and shit now. They
Cause
ran
he
his
was just
stuff.
like
Yeah. It's
he
on the
fell
tip of my
out.
tongue too. So yeah.
He fell out. He laid on the ground, and he was just laying on the ground like this after the kick, just staring up at the ceiling
I
like,
can't
why?
think of that dude's name. It's like it's not important. Like he's gone now anyway. I just cannot remember that guy's name and shit. Mr. Double Doink is what they call
If
it.
I say, I know he's going to do that this to me. If I say double doink, he's going to roll. If I say it to him.
AC. I'm
But
trying to think of that guy's name. I can't. It's gonna drive me crazy.
we serious about our sports and like we say,
I have to know Mr.
you have
Double.
to know we're
Can
serious
you?
about our sports in Chicago. So that's why we're having our sports talk to have like a lighted mood because obviously we have to go and touch on other things, but to have it light, we're going to talk about the start of football. Like I said, it's still way too early to decide who's going to
Cody
go
Parkey. That was gonna drive me fucking crazy. Cody
first.
Parkey.
Cody, there you go.
That was gonna drive me crazy and shit. I was like, that was gonna drive me crazy. Yeah, the double
The
doink.
double doink. It's just his reaction. Like I said, his heart. I literally watched. Just why? Why? Like his face. Like why?
Yeah, that was wild. I remember that. They got rid of him right away. It's like, and this is like what made that even hurt even more because that was right after the Bears had got rid of a legendary kicker, Robbie Gould. They had just left, and then Robbie Gould went and had him a whole second career. Just like right after they just got and they brought this dude in who double doinked. It's like, and everybody was like, Robbie wouldn't have done that. It's like
Robbie would never did nothing like that.
It's like literally, I think the year they got rid of Robbie, because Robbie was starting to show signs of age, but he's and sometimes you just need a fresh start. It's like say, okay, you're gonna get rid of me. I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't have got rid of me. He needed that chip on his shoulder because like that's all that was. So like I think even if Robbie had stayed, he wouldn't have had the career that he had after he left. It's like sometimes you just need that. Okay, you're gonna get rid of me. All right, I'm gonna show you. It's like you need that.
You need a refresh sometimes. You do. I agree.
Yeah. So that's all that was. Like Robbie started showing his age a little because like he wasn't as accurate as he had once been. And so the Bears decide, okay, we're gonna go in another direction to get this fucking guy.
Yeah. Age, that's part of it, especially when you do sports as an athlete, you're going to, like we always say, like in basketball, you lose some of your athleticism, like you're not gonna be able to 360 dunk no more. But if you can shoot, you can still shoot. You don't lose your shot, you can still shoot.
Yeah.
But try and do all that fancy, all that,
Right.
And football is even worse than basketball because like it's like the fact that like you have to give it to Tom Brady. The fact that that man, he's older than me and he was still playing, like older than I am now, and he was still playing.
It's the reason why people say he's the GOAT. It's like he's definitely up there, like as far as like GOAT. He's definitely in the conversation.
Like when you get like football is like every week you're putting all that wear and tear on your body every single week. Their knees are probably like stitched together. It's like football is rough. It's very rough on your body.
My football dreams came to an end pretty early. I suffered an injury, off field injury, and lost my confidence by then. Because once you lose your confidence, you're useless. It's like
yeah, you can't be like every time you're scared to take a hit.
It's like because then like you're gonna
play passive. You're gonna play passive and timid.
Like,
so, you can't play timid. You gotta be a warrior. You gotta be
focused and all of that. Yeah,
I was.
I'm more worried about getting hurt than being focused. So I was like, I lost my confidence. So That ended my football dream.
Don't drop that ball. You gotta football hold the you gotta don't drop that ball. No matter what, don't drop that ball. Don't drop that ball.
But in another universe, I'll be wearing this shirt for real. It's like, yeah, as a former Bear. I think I would have played for the Bears, but I did. Speak that into existence.
In the multiverse, you're a former Bear.
I probably would have been on the team with the Urlacher and Briggs, like that era of Bears. I'm just thinking like, that's probably the era I would have been in. I'm thinking like going by the age, I'd have been part of that era of the Bears. But it wasn't meant to be. So I'm here just talking shit on a microphone. But so are some of them. They ended up in my spot anyway. So yeah, there you go. Days took the scenic route to get it. We ended up the same place talking shit in the microphone. So there you go. Looking at Michael Strahan right now talking shit in the microphone.
Michael Strahan got his Ryan Seacrest on. He got like 12 jobs.
Man, right there, yeah. Very smart. The pyramid, all of that shit. He be doing all kind. Yeah, it's a smart man right there.
He did Seacrest, like he starts
the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the new.
I saw the trailer for it. I was like, he actually looked pretty good.
He fits is like, yeah, because he got like the Pat Sajak kind of like energy. Yeah,
and then he kind of even looks a little bit like in the same cloth as like a Pat Sajak.
Yeah,
he just needs the haircut, the swoop haircut. He just needs that. Because that was the 80s era. Everybody had the part right there. The swoop. Because that's the only Wheel of Fortune that I acknowledge is like, I don't know
Chuck Woolery version from the 70s and early 80s.
I'm too young for that.
Mr. 2 and 2.
Haven't been on since 83. Right? That was in 83.
Yeah, the current version started in 83, like the version.
That's the only version I know.
The version that's yeah. And the Seacrest is an extension of that version. That's what so it's 41 years. Like it's like this is a 41st year. This one. Yeah. I can't even name the chick that was there before Vanna. Yeah. Like I don't even remember her name. Mom would know. I don't remember her name. That's no Chuck because of 2 and 2. That's the reason. I
think he'll do fine.
Yeah, Brian Seacrest, he got a million jobs. Like he'd be. Yeah.
And I think that he did Clark justice by doing.
Oh yeah, we took over New Year's Rocket Eve. Yeah, which I was at, by the way, the 2000. I was. Yeah, I think he's done it well. So let's do the Mount Rushmore of like million jobs. You got Seacrest, you got Strahan, Steve Harvey. Fourth one. We gotta come up with a fourth one, like somebody you just see everywhere and shit.
Well, does he fall into this? Because he has tons of like, so is endorsements that count? Because I would say like maybe like a Shaq, because Shaq has like
maybe.
Because Shaq owns Honey Ann's, he owns restaurants, he owns like a lot of, and then you turn the TV, okay, you see the General, you see Icy Hot, you see Papa John's, like he's like.
Shaq is part owner of the fucking the Kings, which is so ironic because we remember those Lakers Kings rivalry. Yeah. Now you own part of the fucking enemy. It's like you own part of the Packers, like you pay for the Bears like that. Which you can't, because like Packers, this team is publicly owned, so we could buy shares of stock of the Packers if it becomes available. So that way is a win-win. It's like the Bears and like, yeah, go Bears. Packers, okay, y'all putting money in my pocket. So it'd be a no-lose situation. So like they can root for both teams. Yeah. Like, yeah, the Bears lost, but y'all, I made some money with y'all, so I ain't that bad. It's like Dre Day when Dr. Dre dissed Easy on that. But Dre Day meant Easy Day. Because he was getting royalties off of that Chronic
album. That's a boss move right there.
Like, yeah, you dissing me, but hey, I'm getting like 25 cents a copy.
Did Eminem do that with didn't Michael Jackson do that with Eminem, I think?
I think something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Eminem made that diss thing to Michael, and then Michael did something, so then Every time we carry that,
I think he bought the catalog or some
or
shit like
something.
that.
Yeah, Michael
Something
did
like
for
that
something.
happened. It's like, yeah, so he got paid like off of the disc record or something. It was something like that. I forget like the details.
Like
I did
Michael
see
did
that.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget the specifics about what he
A lot
did.
of Michael Jackson's because his birthday just passed recently. So there's been a lot of Michael Jackson stuff popping up in my time.
Yeah.
And I did recently just see that story about
As whatchamacallit said, what's her name? Ivana Trump's first wife, right? Ivana,
I
she
find
said,
out
don't,
the
yeah,
first
Ivana said, don't get mad, get everything. So
yeah.
she said, don't get mad, get everything.
She
Like
kind of set the blueprint for that the big divorce
divorce,
settlement, yeah. Which is
divorce in the
why
black.
Trump like his later marriages have had ironclad fucking prenups because of her. So yeah, like his second wife, Marla Maples
She
didn't
got
get a
nothing.
lot.
Marla Maples ain't get
And
shit. She got
Melania
nothing.
probably wouldn't get a lot either. So yeah, if they ever get divorced.
I think Marla Maples got like $2 million or something like that. She didn't get
She
shit.
didn't get a lot, yeah.
She didn't get shit. But them prenups do matter. You gotta cover your ass.
Didn't Rupert Murdoch, I think he went through a nasty divorce like that too.
Yeah. He tried to ice his wife out News Corp. That's what happened. He tried to because he tried to like get her off of her chair because she was part of the board even after they divorced, so she was still on the board, but then he tried to
Get rid of
get
her.
her voted out because he already cheated on her and left her for a younger woman. And then, she was just like, okay, well, our marriage is, but we
Keep
still
it business is like, yeah, she's like,
business.
he
And
didn't
then
want to see her ass. She's like, I
And then
want
when he tried to take away her bit, that's when she took the gloves off. Because even still after that, even the cheating and all that, she was still like, okay, just business. When he tried to mess with her business, then she said, okay, all right, motherfucker. Like, all right. And then she hit him and she took half of his money. So she ended up getting $1 billion. She took half of his money.
yeah, I know
And
that
she
was
helped him start the company in the 70s. So I mean she was there. So
back in the
she
beginning.
earned it.
And he's the Fox guy for those that don't know. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he Fox, all of that is like Rupert Murdoch, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
the Simpsons, like that channel, the Fox and all
Yeah.
that. And yeah.
And of course, whatchamacallit, Juanita got a bag. Of course, we know
Yeah.
that. She got
Jordan
168 billion.
Jordan brand, bro.
She got it back. But Jordan made it back in like a week. So I mean, if
That
that,
I just raised prices on Jordan $5. It's like you got to raise
he made it
it.
back in a week.
All you gotta do is just that's the thing when you have like money in businesses like that. It's like, okay, yeah, I just raised prices on Air Jordan for $5 a pair. And then like you make that money back immediately. And the customers ain't gonna complain that much about $5.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it went from 170 to 175. It's like they're not gonna complain that much about that,
Mm-hmm.
but he'll make the money back real quick like that. Just raise prices like
How
$5.
many Jordans are in your closet? Exactly. How many Jordans are in my closet? Exactly. Exactly. I'm not gonna say how many are in my closet, but exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he gonna make his money back. Like when you see the streaming services, like how they raise, like you'll see like, oh, you're streaming, like you have your stuff on auto pay. So then when you like calculate, like, okay, like, oh, it's not 13.24 anymore, it's 15.25.
Yeah. It's
That
raising
extra
a little
$2 is a change.
Mm-hmm.
But how many subscribers do you have?
Yeah. Well,
So you
sports
get
they
everyone.
sports does that too. Like you raise ticket prices like $5 or something, and people won't notice. It's like
Yeah. And you
it
just look,
was
okay, man, do the math. Like if it's 3 million subscribers to this thing, to the streaming service, and then you raise it by $2,
exactly do the math. Yeah,
do the math. That's if it's only 3 million. We know it's more than 3 million subscribers for these streaming services.
some of like Netflix, especially they like the number one shit. And they always like going up on their prices. It's incrementally too. It's like a little bit at a time. It's like, yeah. Like back in my day, like even though they do now have the, I remember when Netflix was $6.99. It's like, and then they do offer the six. Now they do offer that, but that's like with commercials. It's like, yeah, it used to be like the regular was like that. Yeah, back in the day, shit is like damn near $20 now.
Yeah. Nobody watching commercials.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. I'm not sitting through commercial. We could have the ad with ads. I don't want ads.
It depends on the streaming. I watch me some Tubi. God damn it.
Well,
It
Tubi,
depends.
yeah,
Yeah,
Tubi's
but it
free. I do
depends
it for
on the
Tubi.
streaming. It's like to me, what I won't tolerate, like I'm not listening to commercials with my music.
No, no, yeah.
Because they do have free Spotify, like I can't do it. Like, yeah.
Free
Just,
Pandora.
just in
Yeah.
the groove right there, and then just like yeah, and like Geico commercials come like what the fuck? Yeah.
Walmart. For this holiday shopping season, go to walmart.com.
Look like
First of all, it's September, so why are we talking about the holiday season already? But that's what they do for this holiday shopping season.
oh, ESPN Sunday tickets now available for like 20. You know, they selling that now.
Yeah.
That'll just come on in the middle. Hey, you got groove into like whatever. It's like
you
like,
washing your dishes, singing to your song.
and then they about ESPN Sunday ticket and just go like the fuck. It's just like kill the vibe. Don't be trying to like be romantic and shit. It's like forget about it and shit. You want to hear Sunday ticket when you're trying to get it on with your lady.
Back in my day, we played music to clean to. That's how you clean up. You play your music.
Yeah, clean the house. It's like I'll never forget
the whole house. Listen to Lucas.
I feel growing up with our dad blasting his jazz music. Yeah, I never forget that. Yeah.
Or mom be playing.
It's burning in the jazz playing in the background.
And you smell the carpet stuff. You put down the little carpet stuff.
Carpet fresh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if mom was in there, you definitely hear some Luther or some Stevie Wonder. You hear that.
Or some Motown if she felt like going
over. Some Motown. Maybe some Riri, Patti LaBelle, somebody like that. Yeah.
Patti LaBelle or somebody.
Yeah. That's what you hear with our mom. So.
David Ruffin with her Motown. Nobody comes. He definitely put some David fucking Ruffin. Some patience, baby. I'm the best thing that ever happened to this group. After football, I might watch The Temptations. Never gets old. I can watch that 100 times and it's still hilarious. Still never gets old. Okay, we ain't really talking. Yeah, it's definitely on Tubi. That and the Jackson's American Dream.
So you can spend your whole day watching.
Waste the whole day, watch those. Watch those back to back. Yeah. Waste the whole day.
Maybe during Thanksgiving break, I might watch it. The whole day watching that for Thanksgiving break. Put it on. The kids can watch it now. The kids are old enough to watch it. Put it on for the kids.
Oh yeah, those are family friendly.
Yeah, they can watch it with me.
Yeah, yeah, those are like TV PG. So
well, I'm getting my house ready for Thanksgiving because I may or may not be hosting. I think I'm probably hosting again. But
okay, I'll be ready. Yes. No, I'll be there. I also be there.
We should play in court. Oh, that's our other brother. With his plans.
Who once ate a chicken wing over a trash can. So that's Feast's story. Yeah.
Pack it to go place before, like you pack it to go place first before you pack it serve your regular plate. Okay, that's what we do.
Fashion food, yeah.
Put it in our refrigerator, like put it in a little jewel bag and put it in the refrigerator.
Negro stashing plates.
FYI, I do have a basement fridge. If you do need to stash a plate, I do have a basement fridge that people may not know about. So if you ever do need to stash a plate, you can stash it in my basement fridge too.
Well, Thanksgiving, like depending on how it is, like if it's a little cool outside, just put that shit in the car.
Oh yeah,
you know what cooler, yeah. If it's a cooler Thanksgiving, because yeah, to keep like put it in the car.
Even though I say I have my basement fridge, so
yeah, if it's warmer, then yeah, hide it somewhere like that. Yeah.
Oh my lord.
We've been rambled like fuck them. It's like let's get into like some like what we want to talk about. We'll finish up the Super Bowl. We'll finish up the NFL talk right here with a connection. You heard about Mr. Percy Miller, Master P. Have you heard what him?
What he do?
We all know the new Super Bowl is in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Master P is named the entertainment ambassador Oh, yeah. We gonna get a No Limit halftime show, baby.
But to fair comparison, you
Yeah.
gotta put in some Cash Money. You have to put in some
Oh,
cash
just
money.
make it a New Orleans thing. Yeah,
Make it New Orleans.
Juvie and bring the Hot Boys. Yeah, Juvie and Manny Fresh and Wayne,
You hear
BG.
that
Bring
know
them
your
all.
clap?
It's like, yeah,
You get that know your clap?
yeah.
I
That
wanna
would
know
be
your
it. That
clap.
would be not pun intended. That would be hot. If they do that super at halftime show with like No Limit versus Cash Money. That shit would go hard.
You know what I'm here for. As soon as I hear
Boom,
boom,
boom, boom.
boom, boom, I'm gonna ice my knees and get my knees ready for that.
Yeah. Wayne at the halftime show was like, that's insane. And shit. Lil Wayne would turn the fuck up and shit.
Yeah, Weezy,
Wayne,
yes, baby.
yeah, Wayne. He do all his classics like Fireman and and Shine and all that. Yeah. And go
You can even bring
DJ.
out Bobby Valentina for
Go, yeah, yeah.
wee.
Officer, go DJ, like do all of those. Go dun, 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 go DJ, like do all of this.
That's my DJ.
Do
I saw Marty Fresh
Lollipop and a million shit. Come on. It's like,
a milli.
I don't know what he wouldn't do, but I'll go crazy if he did the Steady Mob enjoy. Cause like when he did remember when Chance did his coloring fest it's like 2016. Chance he did a fest in Chicago at Sox Park.
Yeah.
And Wayne was there. I'd never seen Wayne. We did a Steady Mob and I lost my voice. Man, fuck these niggas.
Yeah.
I went
crazy.
crazy.
Do that song.
That went hard and shit.
How do you do a clean version of that?
I'm glad I have to be on the radio that day because I lost my voice. Like when Wayne went into that Steady Mob and I literally lost my voice.
The song starts off, fuck these niggas. There's no way you can clean that up. You can't. I'm trying to kids bop that. I can't. I'm trying to find a kid that. No kids bop that. No.
Yeah, we went into that shit. I lost it. Yeah. Wayne did that fucking joint.
And then they could make them say, nah,
yeah.
What's Mystical? What's his situation?
Well, so Mystical's in R. Kelly territory now. He's pretty much banned. It's like,
yeah. Is he along with the father, which came out this weekend? Is he along with the father from Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Like you won't see Charles Deese in the new Beetlejuice. Like
some people
will not be present.
Like you won't see like Mystical. He's kind of banned. It's like some like you're not gonna like they do a 70s show reunion. Hyde won't be part of it. It's like some people are just banned. Like shit. It's like yeah, we just won't mention Hyde and shit at all and shit.
The Beetlejuice when they was like, oh, Beetlejuice. Okay, a second Beetlejuice. And they was like,
which just came out this weekend.
This came out. I was supposed to say, yeah. And they would say, for the love of God, they said, please do not Google the father. They said, no. And I made the mistake. I Googled the father. Like, why don't they say Google? I should have listened and not Googled the father to see why he was.
Hell, what's the name?
Hell,
what's the Alec Baldwin is semi-banned after that Rush shooting. That's why they haven't mentioned the two of them. It's because you don't want to use him either and shit. It's like, guess all the guys besides Beetlejuice himself are pretty much banned. It's like that movie.
But if you look at Michael Keaton, the fact that he came back as Batman and Beetlejuice,
he brought back his two iconic characters. He revived
35 years later. It seems like Michael Keaton drinks water and minds his damn business. That's what it seems like. He seems non-problematic. Like if you look at
because a few years ago he had first time I had seen him in a while when he did the Birdman joint, yeah, which is kind of like a parody of like Batman. It's like the old superhero trying to make a comeback. That's what the movie is. He's a guy who was like the superhero back in the day. Now he's old and like that's what so he was kind of making fun of himself in that. So I was like, I'll get Michael Keaton, like, because I hadn't seen him in things for years until I saw that, and that kind of revived his career.
Water minds his business, so that's why. And he still looks good. He still looks the same. Like he's still, he's aging well. So, yeah. Like he minds his business. That's what he does. He's like, yep, I'm gonna stay over here in my mind.
They got to do it more. They got to do a proper, DCU. They know how they fuck up anything. It's like, I'm going on a rant. It's like, but they got to do a proper DCU, the multiverse. Like, yeah. is like I would like to see like Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer. We can keep Clooney. Like what's his name?
Ben Affleck.
Christian Bale, like Ben Affleck. See him put them all the Batman characters, it's in, and just to make it official, I'd have hologram Adam West as part of it too. Yeah,
Oh,
I'd include hologram Adam West, and that's it. Yeah,
old chap.
yeah. Like you gotta do them. Robin Pattinson, you gotta do them all. It's like yeah, you gotta have them
Not
all.
George Clooney.
Leave him out. It's like,
not Jared Leto, who you don't acknowledge you, Jared Leto.
Joker verse.
He was trash.
Well, it would be kind of like it would be kind of hard to do a Joker because how old is Jack's up there?
Jack is like naive.
Jack's, yeah.
90, I think.
But all of the good Jokers are either dead or old. It's like so, like yeah, you still got Joaquin Phoenix, but like most of the good Jokers are either
yeah,
dead.
because I'm like Heath Ledger. Damn, I'm like man, damn.
Gone, yeah. Cesar Romero, Jack is old and shit. It's like, so how much would Jack be able to do? Like you show him like one scene, just have him say, "Wait till they get a load of me." Have him say his one line and shit. That's
he could say, "Who we got live with here?"
Yeah, Chef Jack. Like give him.
That was just so dramatic when he said that. That like I thought that was just like I love that part of it.
When he kills the guy with the buzzer.
Yeah. I should not have enjoyed that much. I was like, nah, I think I should not have enjoyed that part that much. I don't think I have. But
and me and Fee,
I love the Batman.
If he saw Batman in the show, we were thirsty. Hyde Park.
I saw the show too. Mom took me to go see it.
We went and saw it at the Hyde Park Theater. We were thirsty.
Because I said I really wanted to see it. Mom took me to go see it. I think I want to say I saw her at Evergreen Plaza, I want to say. I think we saw it at the Plaza.
Each and I went to Hyde Park.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
89 was a damn good year for movies. I just thought about it. You had Batman. You had Back to the Future 2, which also saw in the show. You had Indiana Jones Last Crusade, which we also saw in the show. Me and Feast were going to some movies that year. It's like 89 was a good year.
89 was a blockbuster year. Okay.
89 was a good year. We went and saw all of those in this. That's why I remember them. I'm like, yeah, we went and saw all of those in the show. So Batman was the summer blockbuster that year. That's what I remember about that. Yeah. So
Batman.
I'm Batman.
And Prince did the soundtrack. So I mean, you knew it was going to be great. Prince did the soundtrack. So
this was prime Prince too. Yeah. This was
Batman.
Scandalous was my joint.
Prince killed that shit on soundtrack. He did.
Definitely agree.
Oh boy. So now I'm anxious for the Super Bowl now because I just want to see, like I said, you got No Limit versus Cash Money. Come on. Battle of New Orleans. Who's the king of New Orleans? Who's the king?
That would go hard, yeah. That would go hard.
That would go hard. And then can we make it a little bit long? Can we make it like 25 minutes? Can we extend the show a little?
Especially because Wayne, allegedly, they say Wayne is trying to put together a Hot Boys reunion. Is like, that's what the word is. It's like, so what, just like Usher, what better way to kick off the tour than with the Super Bowl? It's like, do the Super Bowl and then be like, Hot Boys tour right after that. That would be the perfect way to kick it off. It's like, hey, are we doing a tour right after? Because like, that's what the word is Wayne is trying to put together a reunion. So that's how I would do it. Kick it off with the
Super Bowl. Concert I might go to. They put together. I might go to that. That's one I might go to. I'm thinking about it. I might go to that.
Wayne, Juvie, BG, Manny Fresh, Turk is like they say it.
Bling bling. Every time I come around your city, bling bling. Hey.
Hard man, yeah.
I just have to ice my knees before I go out, but it's fine.
You got these choles icing their knees. That's how the new bling bling said. Man, I got these holes icing their knees.
Hey, the 99 and 2000s was a long time ago. So when it just hit me, I'm like, man, the millennium started next year. It'd be a quarter of a century that the millennium started. Damn.
Yes.
Damn, we old. Damn, we're old. We are.
When you first had your old ones, when we first realized you were old and shit is when they check your ID and then they saw 19 and knew that, okay. Because 21 now will be like if you're born in 2002, that's 2003 now. Yeah.
2003.
Yeah.
I was in the liquor store and I saw the sign up, man, it said, if your birthday is on this day or before in 2003, I'm like, God dang, I'm like, 2003 is 21
Yeah, 2000.
now? Dang.
Hmm.
Like I had to take a step back. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, that's 21 now, 2003. I just couldn't believe it. It just
Yeah.
like 20 years ago, still in my head is 1975. That's 20 years ago, still to me in my head.
This means if you're born with dun 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 dun, if you were born that year, you'd be legal. You'd be able to legally drink and go to the
You can
club.
get low.
To the walls, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh,
You're legal now. It's like, yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like being older.
Na, na, na.
I'm still young. I'm still young. I'm still young. I just keep telling myself I'm still young. And then when I see the young people, I'm like, I'm not young. So wait, some of them act, I'm like, I'm not young. Sorry, no offense to 20 something year olds. No offense to y'all, but I don't fit in with you guys. I don't.
Ready to get into the serious stuff now?
Yes.
Oh, we got time still.
Yes, I know we
Well,
got time.
I'll say rest in peace first. I'll go to Rich Homie Quan. Yeah, we lost
Yeah.
yeah, 34 years old. Crazy.
So
yeah.
young.
I still don't know the whole story. I'm thinking it's drugs, maybe fentanyl or something. That's what I'm like.
That's what Bootsy said, because I want to say Bootsy and him were on tour, I think. Because Bootsy was like, Dad, and I just saw you. Because Bootsy was the first celebrity I saw. And then when TMZ reports something, then you know it's true usually.
For those that don't know, he made them feel some type of way. No, she wanna, we're gonna feel some type of way. And he also did the ooh, 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 ooh. Like he had some hits, like, yeah, back like maybe a decade ago. Like, yeah, he was pretty big around that time.
Yeah. 34, just so young. Because when I saw that, it was like, because we were trying to get confirmation, they're like, Rich over there, people's like, nah. They're like, I can't find a valid, credible source yet. And then when they said TMZ has reported, it's like, okay, when TMZ reports it. And even when Bootsy reported it, they was like, okay.
Yeah,
because
I that knows it personally is like,
yeah, okay, it's like
pretty credible right there. Yeah,
that's credible, but it's just awful because they said that his longtime girlfriend was
she because like I got the story right here. She was taking the son to school. He was on the couch sleep. He may have been dead already then. It's like, yeah. So she just threw a blanket over him, and then when she got back and he was still in the same spot, you know, like, okay, something's off. Like nobody's gonna sleep all day and not move like that, like on the couch like that. It's like you either like would have gotten up or you would have got him and gotten to bed or something, like, you know,
especially in the same position, because like even if you are asleep, if you did, you would have rolled over
shift a little bit or something. It's like, yeah.
But the fact that he was in the exact same position and had moved.
And when she turned him over, she saw he was foaming at the mouth. It's like, so that's when she called 911. It's like, so it's possible he could have been dead before she even left to take his son to school. It's like that's crazy. Yeah.
It's just, that's the saddest thing. And like she was with him for 15 years. They had 2 children together, I think.
I don't have that information right now.
But it's really sad because like I read her post saying like, you know, it's basically talking about how her world was just turned upside down. Like, you know, just it does feel like the rug has just been ripped from under your feet. Like, you know, it's
like when Nipsey died with Lauren London. That's what it kind of reminds me.
Like her world just turned upside down. And then what I didn't like is that TMZ released the 911 call. I thought that was not.
They did release the audio of that.
That wasn't in good taste.
Yes, I get it's public information, but still, it's like, that's I don't know.
That's a bit of desensitization. That is, because it's like, and then people were calling out TMZ saying, because I saw Plies made a post about it. Plies was calling them out, saying that was a trash move to do. And then people in the comment section were agreeing with Plies because they was like, this is the same outlet that had Takeoff's picture.
I saw the pics, yeah, when and you can see Quavo like
you can see Quavo like tears.
Like running down over his body there, and he's like with tears in his eyes.
You can see him panic because like we know that we know certain gunshots like aren't as serious, but certain gunshot, you could tell the person's already gone.
Yeah,
You
his head
already know your
cracks like
person
this.
is
It's like,
gone.
yeah, and he got shot in the head like that, so you
You
could tell.
already know that they're gone. So like you could see the panic. You could see him just the panic in his face, just the look in Quavo's face. You could see
Yeah,
him sitting there with his nephew.
yeah.
But some things don't need to be publicized. Just because this person is a public figure, some things need to be private. I do agree with that.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's
Like I said, we saw our father die in the hospital. If somebody released photos of our dad when he was at
yeah,
his worst, I would be pissed. I would have
absolutely.
fought everybody in the room. I would have fought every damn body. If like if we were famous and somebody released the pictures of our dad the way he looked.
Yeah, that would have pissed me off. Yeah,
Oh, I would have fought somebody. I would have been in jail. We would have been fighting. I would not care. Like, yeah, I'll take this jail sentence. I would have fought somebody. Because that's not cool to do, like to show a personal, private moment. And then you create the conspiracy theorists and the Facebook detectives, and that's all you. It's like
it's
everybody
like
wants to be detective now. Everybody do.
who died at Roscoe's? I'm trying to think of who that was. I forgot already. It's so
Oh,
many.
I know who you're talking about
Had
because
so many deaths. Like, yeah, yeah.
they had like their location. They like went live on Instagram or
Tried
something.
to like blame it on the his girlfriend, but it wasn't. Now it turned out it was like some niggas were plotting on him. It's like, yeah,
They
like
were.
when the news came out, it's like yeah, like because they found the text messages like the father had sent the son to like, yeah, they were trying to rob him. Yeah, it was planned. Yeah, the girlfriend had nothing to do with that, but they because she like took a picture of her and like with the location on, and people tried to
Yeah.
blame her, say it was her fault. It wasn't though. Yeah. So like not only did she lose like her partner, but then you got everybody saying that you had something to do with it. So like that just makes it even worse and shit. Yeah. I can't think of who that was. That's gonna drive me
I
crazy.
know who you're talking about. Yes, because I remember that because she took the picture, instantly and took the picture of the plate. But yeah, because they set him up to be robbed. Yeah,
I
and
think
that's the thing.
that
Like,
was that PNB Rock, I think maybe.
maybe that sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar. Because I know like it was a name that like somebody that like I didn't know as much. Like he wasn't as like I didn't know like his work as much or whatnot. But that may have been him. But
PNB Rock, yeah, I know my
yeah,
shit.
but it does go to show that maybe now with some of these, like if you are at a certain level, you gotta have security with you. I'm sorry, I'm not
You
trying to
got
be
to,
like
yeah.
you're not trying to be that person where I'm buried. It's not, it's about your safety because like you
Yeah,
said, it's
and
haters.
and me, if I ever get there, I'm doubling up. I'm gonna have armed security and I'm carrying.
FOIs.
I'm doing
I'm
both.
gonna have
Yeah.
FOIs. Maybe.
And I'm carrying. It's like, yeah, not only am I gonna have
That part,
security, I'm gonna have like in case you get through them, it's like, yeah, then I got my
that
own
part,
shit too. I'm gonna have
that
both.
part,
Have,
that part.
yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot to get to me and shit. Yeah. I'm gonna have
Mhm.
armed security and I'm carrying. God damn it.
Yeah, like I say, you can't be that. You can't play with your because it is people that do want to wish you ill harm
Yeah, with
just
that whole situation, they plotted. Yeah, like they
just
found
because
like they found his location. They plotted
you're
that shit.
jealous,
Yeah,
which is terrible to do to somebody.
because they charged them both. Because like the father got charged too. Because like he like orchestrated it. Yeah, because
Yeah,
this is conspiracy.
absolutely.
Yeah, like yeah. So like they started,
Absolutely, as he should.
even though he wasn't there and didn't pull the trigger. But yeah,
You're the
like you
mastermind.
orchestrated the shit. It's
You're
like
as responsible as the person who pulled the trigger. That's why conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy, like that's why they get the same charge as,
yeah.
you know,
That's why
as the
what
person
happened
who pulled
with
the trigger.
Ahmaud Arbery. That's why all of them got 30 years. Like even though the son was the one that pulled the trigger, but
And
like
both
all of
cut.
them were involved with that shit. It's like Roddy Bryant just filmed
Both
it.
cut.
He got 30 years just for filming this shit. It's like, yeah.
He
And the
thought
other two got
that's the
life. He
irony.
got 30 years of
He
filming
thought the
this shit.
video was going to exonerate them. It
Yeah.
didn't.
It turned out the opposite
It
though.
didn't.
Cause like with the
It
video, it
didn't.
turned out like y'all did kind of chase him down
Y'all
and shit.
chased this man
It's
down,
video like show like yeah.
and y'all played cops and robbers, and it
Because
was
without
even
the
no proof
video,
that
it
he
would just have
robbed
your
it.
version of what happened. Because you see in the video where like they show him talking to the cops. The father, he's explaining like their version of what happened with things. Like, but the video showed something a little bit different though. It's like What is like that? Yeah. But that's why, yeah, because like y'all are all accessories to that shit. Like even though like just one guy pulled the trigger, like y'all all going to jail and shit.
And stop being detectives on this, and let's stop being messy because the other side of it, they're saying that other women are coming out. It's like, what's the point? What's the point? The man is deceased now, so even if you did have a relationship with him outside of
Dead
his,
now, what difference does it make? Yeah,
that's
and
dumb.
not just to be messy. It's you trying
That's
to hurt,
dumb. Yeah,
hurt
that's
his girl. Is
dumb.
that the only reason you're doing it?
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah.
It's like she's been with him 15 years. It's like you were a side piece at best.
Yeah, you were a thought and shit. Yeah.
You're not going to be mentioned in the obituary. You're not. No. You're not part of the obituary. So why?
He survived by random holes. It's not going to. It's
right. It's not going to say that.
Not going to say that.
So what's the point of doing this? Like I said, even if you did have a relationship, I always think that that's really messy when people try to come up. Well,
you wanted just to hurt his widow or his partner who's left. That's all that is. You trying to hurt her. That's the only reason you do that. It's like because no other reason to do that. You're not gonna get any money. Like you didn't have any. You're not a beneficiary. So what's the point? It's just to hurt her. It's just to hurt her. Is the only point to do that shit.
You didn't have his child.
Yeah, so you're not gonna get your child's not gonna get any benefits from him.
So what's the point?
He's doing it just to hurt her. That's all.
I see no purpose. Right. We gotta do better, people. That's what I will say about people. Do better. Let's be better people than what we were. Let's not go to that level.
Not take it to the gutter and shit.
Yeah, let's be better.
I think we done now. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's land it high to do better. Be better.
Let's end it there. Wrap up Not Another Damn Podcast 277. Definitely appreciate you supporting us. Give us a like if you want to. Do that, please. Also, subscribe, share, rate, review on all your platforms. Talking Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, SoundCloud, iHeart, YouTube, and your Amazon Alexa devices. You can follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram, TikTok, and X as well.
And you can check me at MSIMAH626 on Instagram, TikTok, and X. Also, STR8GLIEY1 on X, STR8GLIEY7 on Instagram. Also, please like the Straight Gully Facebook fan page. Check out straightgully.com for your blogs and your vlogs.
I'm Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
We will talk to you later.
Bye.
I'm gone.